This video is sponsored by 𝘾𝙃𝙉𝙆𝙉𝙍, the gap insurance experts. Visit their website for an instant online quotation and use the code GYM10 to get £10 off your purchase. These are all 3-year lease deals based on 3 months up front and 10,000 miles a year. Please use the link in the video description to check out the deals for yourself or to adjust the terms to something that suits you better, and it helps support the channel. Thanks. Hello folks, and welcome to the in-stock lease deals of the month for May 2022. We've got a few tasty little numbers in this one for you, including a few cars that we don't see in these videos very often. So let's crack straight on right after you've given it a thumbs up. Thanks very much. Don't forget to use that link to Lease Loco, by the way. You know it supports the channel. DS3 electric Crossback. This is an all-electric car. 𝑒 Bastille version. £977 up front, £325 a month. This one is obviously in stock, but it wouldn't be in this video, would it? 200 miles of range, 50 kilowatt hour battery, 136 brake horsepower, 350 litres of boot space, and a 0-62 time of 8.7 seconds. It's got plenty of kit in it. Bluetooth hands-free media streaming, cruise control, speed limiter, DAB digital radio, LED daytime running lights, mirror screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's got all that going on. It looks quirky, shall we say? Not particularly my cup of tea, but a lot of people like them. And look at this, the average price of it has been £479 a month. As you can see, this time last year it was £399, then it was in July £477, in January £629, February £613, currently £325 a month, £977 up front, job done. Next we've got another EV. There are some petrol cars coming, so don't panic folks. VW ID3 150 kilowatt Life Pro Perform 58 kilowatt hour automatic, 1162 up front and 387 a month. This one's got 265 miles of range, 204 brake horsepower and 385 litres of boot space, which is really not much less than you'd get in a standard Golf, is it? 0-62 time of 7.3 seconds. It's got Bluetooth, climate control, DAB radio, LED headlights, keyless go, etc. The average price on it's been £510 a month. Back at this time last year, £594 a month. In September, £606. Then dropped down November 474. What's that? February 634. Ugh. As you can see, this is the cheapest it's been in a year. £387 with 1162 up front, and it's in stock. Next we've got the Audi A4 Saloon. This is the petrol version, the 35 TFSI S-Line S-Tronics as automatic as well. 1200 up front, 403 a month, 8.9 seconds to 62, 150 brake horsepower, 41.5 mpg and 460 litres of boot space. Still a handsome devil after all these years. The car's not bad either. You get a 10-inch infotainment display, privacy glass, heated front seats, Bluetooth, reverse parking aid, DAB radio. It's pretty well stocked, this one, and they're lovely things to drive. Still really good build quality on those. So the average price on this, £443. Back in November, £440. January, £491. March 442, we're now 403 with 1211 up front, and it's in stock. We've got another EV, it's the Peugeot E2800 kilowatt GT 50 kilowatt hour 5-door automatic, 1165 up front, 388 a month, 206 miles of range, 136 horsepower, 434 litres of boot space. We've talked about this one a lot in recent videos, so I'm just going to show you the pricing. Average price on it over the last year has been £416.81 a month, currently £388 a month. Not an amazing deal, but it's the lowest price it's been, and they're quite sought after little EVs, so it's not a bad one. Next we've got the Seat Leon estate, the 1.5 TSI Evo 150 FR Sport. FR Sport's kind of like S-Line in an Audi. 9 seconds to 62, 150 brake horsepower, 47.9 mpg and 620 litres of boot space, and it's only insurance group 18, so that's pretty decent. Just over £1,000 up front and £358 £8 a month. If you just wanted the standard FR rather than FR Sport, it's £8 a month less. This one is the manual, but of course you can also get the automatic for a few quid more. Average price in the last year has been £383 a month. Currently just under £1,100 up front and £358 a month. Next, we've got my old favourite, the Mazda CX5, the 2-litre 𝘲𝑆kyActiv G mild hybrid electric vehicle Takumi. So this is a self-charging hybrid basically. £1,288 up front, £429 a month. Now this is a really good price, folks, but I just want to point something out for you. You'll see here it says in stock at £429 or factory orders £57 less. The factory order one is the lowest trim level, where this one is the highest trim level. So that's why there's such a difference. So just bear that in mind. This one is 0-62 in 10.5 seconds, 43.5 mpg, 522 litres of boot space, which is pretty epic, and 165 brake horsepower. Insurance group 19. It's got 19-inch wheels, it's got sat nav, it's got Napa leather upholstery, Bluetooth, privacy glass, radar guided cruise control, you name it, it's on there. Average price £515 a month. Back in November, £623 a month. Average price £515, currently £429, £429.60 with £1,288 up front. That's a great deal and it's a brilliant car. Still some good deals on the IONIQ 5, folks. These will go soon, I'm sure, so get on it if you're interested in one. This is the SE Connect, 125 kilowatt, 58 kilowatt hour SE Connect, 1,414 up front and 471 a month. Once again, it's a stock car, 8.5 seconds to 62, 238 miles of range in this one. It's got that 12-inch media system that we've seen in a lot of the Hyundai cars. It's brilliant, I think. 19-inch alloys, smart cruise control, dual zone climate, reverse parking aid, DAB radio. So you're not going to be wanting for spec level. Average price on it's been £503, currently £471 with £1,414 up front. There have been massive waiting lists on these in the past. This one's in stock, £471. Now, one of the things that sometimes puts people off about car leasing is they've heard these terrible horror stories about how much the leasing companies charge you when you return the car for tiny bits of damage. Well, I have to say, by and large, those days are over. The costs now when cars go back with damage are not generally too bad. In some cases, cheaper than you could get the work done for yourself. However, if you're one of those people that's worried about this kind of thing, our partners at Car2Cover, the sponsors of today's video, can help you out. They do a policy which is scratch and dent insurance, and this protects you against the repair of minor cosmetic damage. That can be up to 30 centimetres, can be across multiple panels in some circumstances. No excess to pay. You can claim up to £3,000 in the policy period, and any one claim can be up to £500. Now, I've just run a really quick quote through on their website for 3 years worth of cover. I've said that the car's worth £50,000. I've said it's going to be on a lease, going to get it today, and I want it to start immediately. 3 years worth of cover, £289. So if you are worried about potential costs to repairing scratches or grazes or anything like that on the car, by all means give the guys a call. Numbers 01438 870 615. Remember to tell them Jim10 and you'll get £10 off any price you see advertised on the website. And of course they can also help you out with gap insurance, with alloy wheel and tyre cover, all those kind of things. Lovely people. The website is car2cover.co.uk, and if you want to go ahead with any of it, pick up the phone and quote that code Jim10 and they'll immediately take £10 off the price for you. Next, we've got the Alfa Romeo Giulia, my favourite looking sort of compact executive saloon. 2-litre TB Sprint with the convenience pack, 6.6 seconds to 62, 200 brake horsepower, 38.2 mpg and 480 litres of boot space. That one's in stock at £488.63 a month with £1,465 up front. Gorgeous looking car, very nicely spec'd. Average price on it's been £539, and if we go back to May last year, it was £582 a month at this exact time last year. Currently £488 a month. So not a bad saving, folks, is it? Not a bad saving at all. Best part of £100 there, so great. Average price £539, currently £1,465 up front, £488 a month. Back to Mazda for the CX60. We've seen this one a couple of times lately. It's the plug-in hybrid, this one, the exclusive line 2.5 litre automatic, 5.8 seconds to 62, 327 brake horsepower, 570 litres of boot space, insurance group 38, and 188 mpg is claimed. These plug-in hybrid MPG figures are always bananas, so take them with a healthy dose of salt. 1,643 up front and 547 a month for that one, folks. And let's have a look down here. So if we go back this time last year, it was £630 a month. September 638, it then dropped down in December to similar sort of price to now. January 618, average price 596 a month. Currently 547 with 1,643 up front. We've got another EV now, folks. I think as time goes on, we're going to see more and more EVs coming into these videos. I'll just always show you the best deals that are around, whether they're petrol, diesel, electric. They'll all be in here. 2,100 up front and 699 a month. This is the Mustang Mach-E extended range 91 kilowatt hour all-wheel drive automatic. 335 miles of range, 351 brake horsepower, insurance group 40, and a 0 to 62 time of 5.8 seconds. 19-inch black machined alloy wheels. I'm not a massive fan of these cars, folks, I have to admit, but something that is great in it is that sat-nav system. It's called Next Generation Sync with connected nav plus DAB and natural voice search. That's actually really quite decent. It looks pretty cool as well. Heated seats, privacy glass, fake leather interior. It's got it all going on. £898, folks, has been the average price on this. And this is by far the cheapest it's been all year. In fact, this time last year, £862 a month, which is bananas. In November, 1,100 quid a month. In January, 1,100 quid a month. Currently 699 with 2,100 up front. That is the deal of the day, people. BMW 3 Series, anyone? Yeah. This is the 320D, so it's the diesel mild hybrid. M Sport Steptronic Auto, 0 to 62 in 6.9 seconds, 190 brake horsepower, 31 is the insurance group, and 57.6 mpg with 480 litres of boot space. £1,679 up front and $559 a month. You might be thinking, oh, that's not an amazing deal, but it kind of is. This time last year, that car was 736 quid a month. In August, 665. In January, 696. This is the lowest price we've seen it this year, folks. 646 has been the average. Currently 559. Finally, we got our old friend, the Audi A8 Saloon 50 TDI Quattro Sport Tiptronic, 2,200 up front and 748 quid a month. 286 horsepower, 5.9 seconds to 62, 40 mpg and 505 litres of boot space. I'm whizzing through this one because we've seen it before, haven't we? Average price $884 a month. This time last year, £1,000 a month. Currently 748 with 2,244 up front. Folks, please give this video a thumbs up and please support my sponsors and use that link to Car2 cover and the link to Lease Loco should you wish to check out any of these deals mentioned in this video. It really does help to support the channel and I can't do it without it. And I also can't do it without you people watching and sharing my videos and following me all over the social medias. So thanks to every one of you that does that and to all of you that leave a comment. Have a great weekend. I'll see you soon.